Well, I'll tell you, Dave brings up a good point. I mean, you know, I remember in civics class in 9th grade talking about, you know, the division of powers, separation of powers at the federal level, and I thought that was all there was to it. You know, you had an executive and a legislative and a judicial branch. And of course, we've seen the pendulum swing back and forth. Those of you who were around when Nixon was in office, they used to call it the imperial presidency, and I think Congress, after that, decided to get some of his powers back. And I think what we've seen since 9/11 is that the executive has started getting a lot more power in their court here, and something needs to be stopped. I think we need a strong Congress. We need people in Congress who are willing to say, no, Mr. President, you can't do this, and be willing to press the issue. But that's just my opinion. So, thank you, Dave. Let's see, a couple of things before our guest speaker tonight. A lot of things going on here locally in the party. We have a big meeting coming up here on Saturday, and we have Vice Chair who's standing in to be the chair of the Spokane County Republican Party here tonight, Jill Stevenson. Jill, would you like to say a couple of words about what's coming up? Or?
Well, this Saturday, probably most of you are aware, the PCOs in the county have the opportunity to move forward the names of 3 candidates to go before the county commissioners to then be appointed to fill the vacancy left by Tom Falquist, who resigned due to some health problems. So that person would be appointed to be the county clerk for the remainder of his term, which is only 8 months or 9 months, something like that. And then that person, whoever, or that spot would be vacated, and whoever wants to fill it after that needs to run for it and be elected by the voters throughout the county. But because Mr. Falquist was a Republican, the Republicans are charged with the responsibility of filling the spot temporarily until the next election. Then in conjunction with that, the elected chair of the Central Committee, Ben Oakley, took a position over on the west side of the state and was a great advancement for his career. So he left and resigned his position, which left a vacancy in his spot. So we kind of combined those 2 meetings since the PCOs had to all come together to move some names forward, and also a chairman. The new chairman will be elected this coming Saturday. So if you are a PCO, for sure come, but anybody can come and watch the process. Only PCOs will be able to actually vote. Proxies can be appointed, but proxies can vote for the chair, but they cannot vote for the county clerk position. It's just the way the bylaws are written. So that's what's coming Saturday, so it really is kind of a big thing because it's kind of the direction of where our party is going, and your responsibility as a PCO to represent all of those voters in your precinct. They don't get a chance to vote this time, so you vote in their stead. So that's what PCO's responsibility is.
Very good. Thanks, Jill. Thanks for filling in, being the chair. That's pro tem, I guess you call it. Do we get a new one? We also have a couple of district leaders here from the Republican Party, Bruce Thompson, Kelly Loss. Did you all have anything you wanted to add, anything you wanted to say?
No, not really. It's been a pretty intense the last few weeks of all the things that have been going on. Yeah, it's like the learning curve is pretty sharp for people that haven't done this before, and pretty intense. So even though it seems like we're bumping along, we'll all get through it. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's just been a great adventure being from the 3rd. We don't get much action since we are the Democrat stronghold, but it's all my PCOs actually get to be involved in something. So it's, yeah, exactly a learning curve for us. We're not in the 4th. We're not in the 7th. This is our first appointment process. So I know a lot of my PCOs are looking forward to Saturday's meeting. So.
Very cool. Very good. Okay. Do we have any candidates who are running for office tonight in the audience?
Well, Doug Orr.
Doug Orr. We have Doug Orr, and he's going to be our featured speaker. Are there any other candidates out there? Anyone run for clerk or chair? Oh, geez. How about that? I'm going to keep it very, very short. I did pass out. Slim Jim has got some information, and for those of you who don't know me, I've been active in the party for about 16 years, I guess. PCO for all that time up to 2012, and then was state committee man for the last 2 years. Really enjoyed that role. In terms of why I think I'm qualified, I had a lot of experience in the United States Air Force in financial management. Worked in accounting and finance officer, budget officer, cost and management analysis, analyst, I should say, and then I was comptroller of 3 different Air Force bases. I retired, went to work for the Regional Health District as comptroller there, and then decided to shift gears, go into the private sector, and since then I've worked as a branch manager, investment representative, and over the last 15 years I've worked for a company, and just recently have been regional manager for the Pacific Northwest. So got a lot of leadership and management experience. I think I could use that down there. Tom Falkquist, from everything I've understood, did a really good job. He was there for 32 years, and I think that and he ran a tight ship. But you know, there's always opportunities for improvement and effectiveness and improving efficiencies. And I've done a lot of study on that, and that's something I can bring to the table, among other things. So anyway, that's just sort of a very brief synopsis for me. I'll be staying after the meeting, and feel free to answer. Yeah, Paul.
In making a political speech, at least tell us your name before and after.
Oh, you weren't
You gotta be part of the stuff.
That's right. I love this guy. For those of you who know, Paul Lacombe is big Mr. Toastmasters here in town, and he does a great job. Wednesday mornings at 6:30, I believe it is.
Correct.
Wednesday morning, yeah, 6:30 at Frankie Doodle's, if anybody's interested. I think tomorrow a couple of people might show up to test out their political speeches.
Yeah, I may be one of them, particularly after tonight.
Yeah,
So, so, my name is John Christina. I'm running for county clerk, and if you're a PCO, I appreciate your support and your vote, and I'll have more to say on Saturday, so thank you. We have another person who's supposed to be here tonight from Mike Baumgartner's campaign. I don't think she showed up yet. When she comes in, we'll have her speak at the end. But at this time, it gives me great pleasure